Guys. Hey there. Hope everything's going well wherever you are. Here we are with another installment of just checking in to see what's happening. So, what's happening today? What we're chatting about today, something I was dealing with just today, and that's fatigue. Talking specifically about tech fatigue. Fatigue. Tech fatigue. Now, uh, there are all kinds of fatigue. We know that. There's physical fatigue, just that's just obviously from overexertion and physically your body, muscles, tendons, everything can get tired. There's mental fatigue, too much information, that crazy information that we're not balancing out. That's one kind of fatigue as well. Emotional fatigue, if you're on an emotional roller coaster, happy, sad, excited, calm, all these different things, irritated, jealous, um, that can wear on your emotional state of being. So fatigue is a really fatigue is a very very real thing. Fatigue we're talking about right now specifically is tech fatigue. And different people deal with it from different angles. If you're in the world of tech, yeah, well, you're going to be prone to this maybe more than the average person, but maybe not more than the average person because these days, being online, being tech savvy to some degree is kind of required. This is how we communicate now, and especially in the past, well, within the past year, look how much we're all online more. We're communicating online. We're online ordering things that normally we may have just went to get ourselves. It's just a big part of our lives, and it's been a part of our lives for a long time. Right now, it's expanded. As we're trying to balance everything else out, we also got to balance out our tech time. There's a certain amount you need, certain amount you may not need. Now, someone may look at my situation and go, well, from my perspective from the inside, I feel like I don't know much about this madness. I just recently emerged from my cave and into this whole thing, so I feel like I know next to nothing. But there might be someone else who actually goes, "Dude, you're doing a lot," and so that's hey there. It's all relative. It's all relative. The main thing is we got to find within ourselves where we're at with that fatigue thing, because I'm telling you, it really got me today. Here I'll tell you what my trigger was today. Now this happens to me all the time, and my go-to is usually just shut down. But shutting down is not is not always the best thing to do. So, like I said, this is a situation that happens quite often. Let me readjust this focus on this thing real quick. There we go. Um, all right. I had a question, tech question. There's the first problem. The first, well, we're not going to say problem. Let's say situation. My first situation. So I had this thing that happened. Then I'm like, okay, well, I got to come up with a question. It may take you quite a while just to come up with the right question, like how to ask the question, right? So when I get the question down, I Google that, and then I see a few things that are very similar. Okay, that's really cool. I'm on the right track. Start to read it, think, maybe I need a little bit more explanation on what that is. So I go to look for a tutorial on that situation. So I'm looking at the tutorial. Awesome. Within the first sentence, they mentioned something. I don't know what that means. Got to pause it, look that up, and then think, maybe I almost get it. Better go get another video on that. So I'm looking at another video to understand this bit. It's just go, oh, that's cool. And of course, you can guess what happens then. Then there's like, okay, well, what does this mean? Okay, pause that one. So by the time I got like a string of five, you know, explanations just to get through that first sentence of that first thing, I'm like, okay, I go through it. It's like, yeah, okay, I actually get it. Okay, now sentence number two. So by the time I got through about 10 minutes of this process, I was so weighed down. I couldn't breathe. Now, my mind, my body, my everything just went into shutdown mode. And actually, that wasn't a bad thing, even though, as I mentioned earlier, we don't always have the luxury to just shut down when we get fatigued technologically. But what I thought of was that stillness that naturally came, that naturally wells up when just to stop everything. It actually can be used to your advantage. If you think about Savasana in yoga, Savasana is the corpse pose or the dead body pose. And it's dead body, conscious, calm dead body rather than it's not like it's not like a possum like pretending dead. It's not like an animal that pretends to be dead because of fear or something like that. It may start off that way because God knows that's what it feels like sometimes when I go into it, uh, via the tech scare. Um, what it is a conscious relaxation technique, a conscious relaxation asana or posture that can actually reboot everything in your human system by simply stopping. We do it every night when we go to sleep, but that's subconscious and it doesn't always go to a deep level, especially if you have restless sleep. So, going into Savasana, whatever position you want to be in, laying on your back is kind of the go to. Legs in a decent distance apart, your arms are upward, palms up, but you want to relax absolutely everything head to toe. Now, this may seem like a dancing around the situation, but it's not really. It's preparing you to get back in there and deal with the situation. So you're not avoiding, you're simply taking a moment to inwardly reboot for the next move, which is what is like in a yoga class when you go to stillness and then do the posture and then stillness and do the posture and then savasana, whatever it is. So if you get to that tech place where you feel like I'm going crazy, try it. Just try to stop. Lay down. You're consciously closing your eyes. Keep your attention here. Go through your body. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, torso, face, hands, feet. Everything. Give yourself a moment, a chance to just chill. You will be surprised at how much this will actually help get you back in the saddle, to get back into the tech game, whatever your tech game is. Because, as I mentioned, there are many different kinds of fatigue. This one just came to my mind this morning because I've been in it myself and I literally had to stop and lay down. And while I was lying there in Savasana, some of the things that were making me crazy actually smoothed out. So this is another testament to the practical application of meditation and yoga in your everyday day. So, anywho, you guys stay in touch. Equinox is around the corner. Going to be doing a circle online. Normally, I'm in Joshua Tree at this time of year, taking a few days to prepare for an equinox celebration I've been doing out there for over 20 years. So this year, not doing it. Um, just we're going to go for it online. It's going to be nice, easy, individual. Email me for the PDF. I'll send you all the stuff you need to participate right there in the comfort of your own home. So, yeah, email me at papawitch@gmail.com and I'll send it to you right away. Take care. Have an amazing day. Oh, my God.